Welcome to the WWE Wrestling, presented by the Idiot Radio Network, offering a weekly look into the world of professional wrestling with guest interviews, news, results, and much more. Now here's your host, Stephon Devereux. We're back. Stephon Devereux, the Devereux Committee-of-Pro Wrestling. And wow, thank y'all for joining us. People, we have a big show today. Huge show. Woo. Yeah, I mean it. We got a huge show. We got Diamond Dallas Page. Yeah, Mr. DDP himself. That's going to be a little bit later on. He's going to discuss what he has going on this weekend, or next weekend, excuse me, at the Steel City Con in the Monroeville Mall here in Pittsburgh, PA. And he's going to talk about that. He's going to talk about some other things, too. DDP Yoga, I believe. You know, what the producers have told me so far. But anyway, wrestling fans, Stephon Devereux, you're listening to the Devereux Committee-of-Pro Wrestling. I want to thank you for joining us. And we should have, we should really be doing some Facebook Lives during the week leading up to this show because, oh man, some of my Facebook Lives be interesting, or actually not my Facebook Lives, but my conversations be interesting, you know, talking to other show hosts about professional wrestling. It's funny how I could sit here and I'll talk about pro wrestling to a friend, and we can sit there and talk about pro wrestling forever. But when it comes to watching it, it's kind of hard. And let me explain. Okay. I'm watching the WWE when I'm watching TNA, and sometimes Japan, and sometimes Ring of Honor, and so forth. And I'm looking for one thing. I'm looking to be entertained. Now, the problem that I have is I'm not entertained so much these days. Yeah, I'm not entertained so much these days by the big companies out there. The WWEs, the TNAs, the Ring of Honors. New Japan, actually, I can't lie. New Japan, whew, I was watching them Friday night on Access. And I said, damn. See, now this is what I want to see more here in the States. Now, I kind of see it in the States through local wrestling organizations. For example, last night, Keystone Wrestling Association held a big show last night, holiday show, their annual Holiday Fest. I probably got the name wrong, of course. But to me, the name of the show doesn't matter. Promotion, and tell people how to contact the promotion. But they had a huge show last night. Huge show. They had Tito Santana, Rock and Roll Express, my man Lord Zoltan, they had T-Rantula, and the list goes on and on and on. This is the type of show I'm talking about. Shows that I get entertained by these shows. I do WWE. You see it on TV. Harlem Globetrotters. All the same styles. They know the same catchphrases. Know what I have next. These shows, like the KW show last night in Lawrenceville, PA, Lawrenceville section. You don't know what's going to happen. You really don't. You don't know what's going to happen. You get great wrestling, number one. You get some stars from the past, number two. Because people can say, well, why don't you say the stars of the past first? Because sometimes it's not that important to me. But these guys have been putting on shows for over in this area for over 15 years now. And they're starting to get the respect that they deserve, finally. I mean, I don't know. I even got an email from a fan last week who was complaining because I wasn't talking about local wrestling enough. Whatever. I was kind of pissed off, but, dude, I do talk about local wrestling. Don't you listen to my opening commentary every show? I talk about myself. I am local wrestling. But anyway, I decided that I wanted to start covering more local wrestling here on the show, and it was met with mixed reaction. Some liked it, some didn't. I like it. I think it's going to work. I mean, I get tired of talking about the WWE all the time. I get tired of it. I mean, the WWE, it's there. It's cool to talk about, but I get tired of talking about the WWE. I know you're tired of hearing it. So let's talk about some local organizations, okay? We're going to start this show off talking about local organizations. Now, first and foremost, let's talk about the organizations that I'm involved with. United Wrestling Federation, and those guys up there in McKeesport. Let's talk about Rise. Yes, Rise just had their 1-year anniversary show last night. Huge audience. Huge. Crowd was huge. Now, I don't make it to every show, locally, but I have my peoples out there. They tell me everything. And I'm going to be real. I heard this Rise show was probably their best ever. And they run, consistently. And they run some really good shows. 1-year anniversary was last night. People say, hey, well, we're talking about a company that's only been open for a year or blah, blah. Oh, yeah, who cares? But they deserve some credit because I heard they had a really good crowd last night. The crowd was hot. The crowd was into it the whole night. That's what the WWE needs. That's what the WWE needs. How are they not getting this? You can go onto any Facebook page of a company, a reputable wrestling company, who actually puts their matches up on Facebook so their fans can see, for them to attract new fans. But you can literally go up on Facebook and you can see some of this stuff. WWE, you can see these crowds. I mean, you got minions everywhere. I'm pretty sure you can check out these indie shows. Yeah. ACW down in Maryland, another hot show. Another hot show. It's not hard, WWE. You can find out how these people, how these little organizations are getting their fans to react like they did last night in KSWA and Rise, like they did last week at PWX Fight Society. And I am not trying to give them any type of credit because, I don't like PWX Fight Society. But I got to throw them in there. Crowd was hot last week for their 23rd anniversary show. Crowd was huge. Which is a good thing, of course. You would expect that. But why can't the WWE produce the same type of excitement and entertainment that these local wrestling organizations are doing? UWF, same thing. We'll get into that another time, though. Let's talk about my old home, Undisputed Championship Wrestling, the U. Hot crowds every show. Fans loved it. Wrestlers had fun. The difference between, well, no, let me say it like this. That is the biggest reason why I rather go to an indie show than pay to see a WWE show or even watch it on TV sometimes. Impact, they'll never get $1 from me. They can change some things, but they'll never get $1 from me. As of right now, I would not spend money on Impact. I hate spending money on the WWE. I do. I truly do. That little funky $9.99 a month, I'd rather go and give that $9.99 to one indie show a month. One. See, I'm so close to telling you fans to back me up here. Do me a favor. Spending $10 a month on the WWE Network, take that same $10 and go check out one indie show a month. Tickets aren't that expensive. Because that's what I would do. And that's what I'm going to do. But I don't want to take money out of the boys' pockets. I don't. Because they're getting paid from the network. I don't want to take no money out of their pockets. But guess what? As a consumer, why should I have to spend $10 to watch something I don't want to watch? I can get it on YouTube now. So I would rather take that $10 and put it towards an indie show. And that's it. That's it. That's what I want my committee, my fans, my supporters to do. Personal, nothing personal towards the WWE. Nothing personal at all. But why not? Why not? Why not? Take that money that you're going to spend on the WWE Network, $10. I'm going to say it again, $10, and go buy an indie wrestling ticket. Now, people will say, hey, well, Devereux, I got a family. I get that. But I guarantee you, the $40 that you may spend to go to see this indie show is going to be a lot more worth that $10. I could break it down in street terms for you, but I think that would be inappropriate. But those guys on these indie shows, they're giving you everything they have. Will there be a bad match? Yeah. There will be a bad match every now and then. Okay, I get that. But the experience will be a lot more memorable than you spending that $10 to see the WWE Network. And I hate doing this. Just because I'm going to start a boycott against the WWE doesn't mean that you have to. But I'm just saying. You're not getting your money's worth. The other shows on the network, cool. But for the pay-per-views and all that, nah. Until they give us something to watch, it's worth it on the Mondays and Tuesday nights, I will not give them another $10. Because I watch it out of habit? No. No more. It's that bad. And I'm sorry. I just can't do it no more. But I still get to talk about them, though, because it's my job. And we're going to take a break. But when we come back, I'll give you some headlines, give you some ratings news, let you know what's going on in the world of professional wrestling. Not just the WWE, but the world of professional wrestling. And don't forget, later on, we got the man, Diamond Dallas Page, here on the Devereux Committee. He's going to talk to us about what's taking place this weekend. Steel City Con in Monroeville Mall. We'll be right back here on the Devereux Committee, here on Idiot Radio.
For all your heating and cooling needs, service, and installation, contact our friends at Complete Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning, 412-513-3001. Doesn't your family deserve complete comfort? Looking for a creative idea for meetings, business lunches, and special events? Call Spiels on Wheels, Food Truck and Catering, and take the stress away. For more information, call them at 724-244-9881 or on Facebook at facebook.com/spielson.wheels.
You're listening to Idiot Radio, taking it to the edge and back.
Pizza and Gyro Express, 801 O'Neill Boulevard in McKeesport, Pennsylvania. For menus, coupons, specials, and catering info, visit our website at pizzaandgyroexpress.com. Order online or by phone at 412-672-2182. Don't forget about the lunch buffet and drink every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. for just $10. The original Pizza and Gyro Express. Don't settle for anything less.
No, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I just got a text. I don't care. Text telling me, oh, maybe you went too hard on a WWE. Maybe you went too hard on a WWE. Telling them not to buy the WWE network anymore could be disastrous for you. Oh, come on, man, whatever. Anyway, I'm not worried about the WWE. I'm not. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of other fans who are not worried about the WWE as well. You can tell by their ratings. Anyway, let's get into some news and some headlines. Yeah, like I said, don't buy the WWE network anymore. Don't subscribe anymore. Just buy some, man, go to an indie wrestling show. Buy them tickets right now. Buy them tickets. Because indie wrestling is what's hot right now, not the WWE. Indie wrestling. The Bullet Club. You know what they're doing? Do you know what the Bullet Club is doing? They're running their own shows now. They don't need the WWE. Anti-establishment? Yes. Actually, I'm really not anti-establishment. Bullet Club, they sound that they are, but I'm not really anti-establishment. You know what I am? I'm for good product. Give me good. I don't need great. Give me good. Now, let's get to the news. Now, here's something funny now. I'm talking about good product. Now, this might actually be good here. I'm not going to lie. I may have a reason to watch the WWE. And, man, how do I say this? But, you know, TNA just recently dropped their lawsuit, or Anthem just dropped their lawsuit with Matt Hardy and the Broken Gimmick. Well, if you've been watching the WWE TV recently in clips and so forth, however you consume the product, you've noticed that Matt Hardy is starting to, let's say, wake up a little bit. Now, we won't call him Broken Matt Hardy, but we'll call him Woken Matt Hardy. And video on YouTube kind of showed us this just a little bit. And it was an interesting YouTube. I want you to go look up Matt Hardy, Broken Gimmick, or Woken Gimmick, on YouTube. And you can check that video out. But he was pretty much, he's pretty much looking like the Broken Matt Hardy gimmick. And, you know, right now with the losing streak going on with Matt Hardy, I think that the WWE seems to be moving forward with this gimmick now. Full steam ahead now that this Anthem lawsuit has been settled. And, Anthem just dropped it, but we won't get into that. I was reading some of that stuff. But anyway, but now that Anthem's dropped it, I think the WWE are going full steam ahead. Full steam ahead with this gimmick, and we shall see. Sad news from the WWE. If you grew up listening or watching the WWE and you've heard the theme songs of some of your favorite wrestlers, such as Undertaker, Steve Austin, HBK, Y2J, my man Chris Jericho, shout out, The Rock, Triple H, and more, the creator of their theme songs, Jim Johnson, who has been with the company for over 30 years, man. And I'll be real, I thought he was gone a long time ago because the sound had changed within the WWE, but they did bring in CFO money to come in there and finish that up, or not finish it up, but to continue on with the legacy of Jim Johnson. I want to say maybe they were working under Mr. Johnson, but Jim Johnson is no longer with the WWE anymore. Man, I mean, I don't want to say that was a big blow It's not, unless you are just a little nostalgic. You know how much he meant to the company and so forth, but his contract expired, and the WWE pretty much decided not to renew it, which kind of left the company and Mr. Johnson, not leaving on such good terms. So you never know. Mr. Johnson could be back with the company. You know how things work, but I doubt it because the sound has changed. I mean, let's just think about it. Jim Johnson, he had more. The WWE still uses the rock sound, and Jim Johnson had, that old '80s rock sound, But it's 2017, it's going into 2018. You gotta move with the times. And with all due respect to Mr. Johnson, a brilliant musician, a brilliant composer, like I said, I thought he was gone a long time ago. So, this move really does not surprise me. Do I feel the WWE, this is going to make or break the company? Hell no. Let's be real. It's not the music that gets people watching. The music gets people pumped up. That's pretty much about it. But do I think the WWE is going to hurt from this? No. Nah. The music is still the same. Still getting good. Still getting better. And as time goes on. And, but Jim Johnson did, lay the foundation for the next generations of musicians who work for the WWE. Man, he made it really hard for these guys to compete with his legacy. So we'll just see what happens. But moving on. NXT. Yes, huge news coming from the NXT camp. On December 13th, NXT will be airing on the USA Network. One time only. Sorry. People, I know, they were getting excited. Oh, man, here you go good. No, it's just one time only. 7 o'clock, December 13th, the USA Network. NXT will be live. Moving on. Clash of the Champions news. Yes, WWE Clash of the Champions, which will take place on that thing called the WWE Network that we are just discussing. But Clash of the Champions will be taking place December 17th. And Baron Saxton, gave some information on the show. And you already knew that AJ Styles was taking on Jinder Mahal. WWE title will be on the line. And hey, excuse me, I hear people are upset because Jinder Mahal beat up on his little minions. Okay, come on, guys. Move along. Move on. Just 2 weeks ago, you were upset because he had the minions. Now you're upset because he beat the minions up. Come on, fans. Come on. Anyway. But they released some more matches for this card. And we have Charlotte Flair taking on Natalya for the WWE Women's Championship. We have Baron Corbin, Bobby Roode, and Dolph Ziggler in a triple threat match for Baron Corbin's U.S. title. Now, and let's talk about that for a second. There's rumors going around that Dolph Ziggler was only put in this match to do the job. I don't know, how true those rumors are. But if that's the case, I understand completely. Okay, see, here's my thing about Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler he's a phenomenal worker. Do I want to say he's stale? Actually, I do want to say he's stale. Because, I'm going to be honest with you. I was never a Dolph Ziggler fan. Never a Dolph Ziggler fan. And I was tired of people trying to compare him to Shawn Michaels. The difference between Shawn Michaels and Dolph Ziggler is Shawn Michaels made me care about his matches. He made me care that he lost his smile. You know what I'm saying? I gave a damn that Shawn Michaels lost his smile. But still, I gave a damn. Dolph Ziggler, I have not given a damn about anything Dolph Ziggler has done. The only time let me do that. Okay, he had two gimmicks, or two stories, or angles, whatever you want to call them, that he was involved with that I was really interested in. And the first one was the Vicky Guerrero story, and the second one was the Alberto Del Rio story. Those are the only two stories I really cared about Dolph Ziggler. Now, am I going to say that it's his fault? No. It's not his fault. It truly is not his fault. It's the office's fault. It's WWE's fault. Again, as I keep saying, they found ways to screw things up. Always do. Dolph Ziggler, if he was put in a different situation instead of them trying to market him as the next Shawn Michaels, I think Dolph Ziggler might have worked. I think he might have worked. But them putting him in this match and with the rumors about him, they're saying that, hey, man, he's really down on that list now. And they're only using him to do the job in this match, because they don't want to hurt Baron or they don't want to hurt Bobby, especially Bobby Roode, who is going to be a future WWE World Champion. Mark my words. But, dag, man, I just feel bad for Dolph. I feel bad for Dolph, and I think Dolph, he put himself in this position, though, because Dolph, if he would have left the WWE before re-signing that daggone contract, his new deal that he got, I really believe that Dolph Ziggler would be making a lot more money on the indie scene, and the indies would be a lot stronger with a Dolph Ziggler on the indie scene. Out here, God, like I said about with James Ellsworth, the indie scene is stronger with James Ellsworth out here, stronger with Cody Rhodes, Runnels, Duck Cody, whatever you want to call him today. Stronger with the Young Bucks. There's a lot of good talent out here. Dolph Ziggler, you add yourself to that. That'll be, oh my God. You don't need a number two company. All you need is great wrestling to take place on the indie circuit. That's all you need. That's where the boom is going to come from again, because it will happen. ECW was an independent company. So I'm hoping Dolph Ziggler gets his head out of his ass and goes to the indie scene, asks for a release, and say goodbye. I mean, dude, it's time to go. Also, in this another match that they announced, another triple threat match. Man, you got to stop these two triple threat matches on this. Anyway, the Usos taking on New Day, taking on Benjamin and Gable for the WWE SmackDown titles. I'm really not interested in this match. I truly am not interested in this match whatsoever. Please don't be mad because I'm not going to talk about it the way I talked about the Dolph Ziggler situation. There's just more layers to that Dolph Ziggler story. I mean, I would love to get back into that another time because, man, talk about wasted talent. They wasted his talent. He didn't waste it. They wasted his talent. Kid was incredible. Yeah, I know. Okay, we're going to move on along to some ratings news here. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Depressing. If it's depressing for me, what is it doing to the writers in the WWE offices? What is it doing to these guys? What is it doing? They obviously don't care. If they cared, they put better product. I mean, God dang. Looking at these ratings is horrible. I hate looking at the WWE ratings now. I truly do. Past week's Raw drew a 2.759 or 2.759 million viewers. Yeah, I know. See, what happens is with these WWE Raw ratings is the breakdown of the hours really tells the story every week. The breakdown of the hours tell the story every week. WWE, here, let me give it to you. They drew, again, 2,759,000 people watched this show. Let's break down the hours. Hour one, 2,960,000 people watched hour one. Hour two, 2,720,000 watched hour two, Raw. Now, they lost about 240,000 people. Okay, let's have some fun. Hour three, they lost another 100,000 people. They drew a 2,600,000 people watched hour three. So in 3 hours, Raw lost almost 1,000 people. Again. They were fifth in audience size for their time slot on cable. They were, okay, now for the 18 to 49 demographic, a very important demographic, they placed third behind number one, NFL, Monday Night Football, of course. And number two, Love and Hip Hop. You see what I mean, WWE? You see where your audience is? Now, think about it. Let's break this down real quick, okay? This is where your audience is. Your audience, half of your audience is watching Monday Night Football, and the other half is watching Love and Hip Hop. You sit at number three. What do they have that you don't? Okay, let's start with Monday Night Football. The games are not the competitive games these days. That's nice. Not a big market. Texans, decent market. So, okay, yeah, you could have beat those guys. But no, you couldn't even get past the other show, which was Love and Hip Hop. What does Love and Hip Hop have that you don't have? Great storylines. Action. Yes. Characters that people can get behind or go against. That's what Love and Hip Hop has. That you don't. Come on, WWE. Think about that. Love and Hip Hop has the things that you used to have. They used to drive your ratings to number one Monday night in all of cable. All of cable television. Number one. Storylines, compelling characters, and action. Kind of remind me of the Attitude Era. Yeah. Yeah, it does. Kind of reminds me of the Attitude Era. You guys forgot all about the formula's there, and you forgot how to do it. It's depressing. But on another note, got to be positive sometimes. The next night, SmackDown. Hey, SmackDown didn't do too bad. They didn't do too bad. 2.68 million watched this show. Headlined with a great match between Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. Oh, that reminds me, back on Raw, that reminds me, okay? Yes, Seth Rollins versus Cesaro. That was a great match, first and foremost. But it just went bad after that. Anyway, back to SmackDown. Man, Cesaro and Seth Rollins. Anyway, back to SmackDown. 2,680,000 watched this show. Main event by Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton. They went up about 18,000, or 180,000 from last week's show. Fan-wise. Yeah, bad news though. They finished sixth behind shows like, let me tell you, these shows they finished behind. Rachel Maddow, Tucker Carlson, and Sean Hannity. But they did win the 18 to 49 demographic for the fourth straight week. WWE, they're winning that demographic. SmackDown's winning that demographic on Tuesdays. Will you be able to do this come Monday when Monday Night Football is done? And at the end of this month. Can you go back to winning that demographic? Small steps. That's what I'm looking for. But who knows? I don't think it's going to happen. 3 hours, and 3 hours are killing you. They're absolutely killing you. But don't worry. I'm pretty sure USA or somebody's going to get into the ear of the WWE and let them know, like, look, hey, man, we got to do something about this. But I doubt it right now. But when that new contract comes up, oh yeah. What is it, 2019? Anyway, wrestling fans, we're going to take a break. And when we come back, we are going to have the man, Diamond Dallas Page, here on the Devereux Committee, explaining what he's going to be doing this week at the Steel City Con in Monroeville at the Monroeville Mall here in Pittsburgh. We'll be right back here on the Devereux Committee of Pro Wrestling on Idiot Radio Network.
Energy Angel Solution, Alternative Healing Services. Do you need some relaxation in your life? Is your mind feeling sluggish? Does your body hurt? Have you been feeling off balance and just not centered lately? Energy Angel Solutions LLC offers healing that considers the energy of the whole person, body, mind, and energy for optimal health and wellness. For more information, visit our website at energyangelsolutions.com.
Idiot Radio, taking it to the edge and back.
Does your dog or cat need some much-needed attention and pampering? Money Paws, full grooming salon for dogs and cats, featuring full-service dog and cat grooming, bath and brush, haircuts, nails, ears, teeth, and rear-end cleanup. All done with extra love and attention. It's Muddy Paws. Schedule an appointment today at 412-207-8250. For all your heating and cooling needs, service, and installation, contact our friends at Complete Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. 412-513-3001. Doesn't your family deserve complete comfort?
Yeah, we're back. Devereux. Haha. Your host, Stephon Devereux. Devereux Committee-of-Pro Wrestling here on the Idiot Radio Network. And wrestling fans, again, I want to thank you for joining us. I really do appreciate it. I really, really do appreciate it. You know, sometimes I have good shows. Sometimes I have bad shows. I don't know what I do. I don't know. You know, you guys are the one who tell me. And next segment, we're going to get into listener email. Thank you. I'm just so tired of you daggone listeners already. But before we get there, we're going to play this interview of Diamond Dallas Page that he had recently here on the Idiot Radio Network. And talking about his appearance at Steel City Con and other things.
Your story is very inspirational to me because I'm kind of paralleling it at a different level. I tried to get into radio when I was younger, and now in my mid-40s, I've kind of taken it to places where I've never even dreamed, and there's things that are in the works that are going to explode in the near future, and you know, it's just hearing your story and the things you say. I mean, it's a big inspiration to not quit on it and keep going, and you know, listening to the things you said with your advice and everything really puts me in a place where I'm saying I'm not done yet. I'm going to keep going with it.
That's it, because you're never too old. Have you guys seen The Resurrection of Jake the Snake yet?
Yeah, I've seen it, and it's I mean, you're such a big influence and getting him back. And I've met Jake a couple times at the Improv here where he does his one-man show and everything.
He's in a great spot right now,
yeah,
which is a miracle. It's a miracle, you know, but he put the work in. And it's constant work for Jake. That documentary on Netflix, The Resurrection of Jake the Snake, is the second highest rated sports documentary on Netflix. And when you think about how great the 30 for 30 documentaries are,
yeah,
that we're rated number 2 is pretty strong.
Yeah.
But we have another one coming out in 2018, and it's by one of my guys who works with me, and his name is Nathan Mowry.
Okay.
Have you gotten a chance to see? Did you get a chance to see Jericho's latest video, the one called Judas, his music video?
I haven't seen the video, but I've heard the song.
Well, check out the video because it's amazing. My guy did that, Nathan Mowry,
Oh, wow.
who works with me, but we did it in my DDP Yoga Performance Center.
Oh, cool.
It's got over 10 million views.
Oh, wow.
And and he came to me with an idea about a year and a half ago, and he said, D, I was watching some of the footage, like the early footage that you have of your journey with DDP Yoga. And I said, he goes, I really think there's a movie there, and, another doc. And I said, hey, if you want to do it, go ahead, go for it. So he sent me the first cut about 3 months ago, and I was blown away. But where it is today, it is a entrepreneurial, inspirational story. Because DDP Yoga, which you're going to start hearing me call it DDPY. Because if I don't brand it DDPY in the big picture,
okay,
people will always call it yoga.
Okay, I see.
And it's not. It is, but it's not. You ask any yogi who's done it, and they're going to go, well, it's kind of yoga inspired. Exactly.
Yeah. But
the world calls it yoga, and I'm going to brand it DDPY along the terms of P90X.
Okay.
Like, everybody knows what P90X is,
yeah,
but they don't know what it means.
Right.
You will not only know what it means, DDPY, you'll know what it is. And it's not yoga. It's yoga for people who wouldn't be caught dead doing yoga.
Yeah.
Now, I love all types of yoga today, but I started as a guy who wouldn't be caught dead doing yoga.
Yeah.
So I relate to every single person who says that. So today, I'm about 2 weeks away from creating a partnership. I've already had 2 meetings, but I'm a phone call away from my next meeting where I have developed a partnership with the NFL legends.
That's awesome. Your success and all the stuff that you've accomplished and keep accomplishing is just mind-blowing, and it's awesome, man. And they can find DDP Yoga at ddpyoga.com, and that they can order the program there and everything.
Sure, and one of the things that we're going to talk about, because I want you to hit me back. You got my number. Hit me back after you get off the air, because I want to get you started on the app. The DDPY Yoga Now app there's nothing like it. I was at my daughter's 30th birthday party last night, and Rennie Kurin was there, who used to play for Georgia, and then he played for the Titans for 8 years. He just retired because he tore his patella.
Okay.
And when he saw my app, he was like, man, I've never seen anything like this. He did one of my workouts, and he texted me back, and he said, bro, I wish I had this while I was playing. Maybe I wouldn't be hurt right now. And that's really what it is. Once I start to really help heal back some legends, and I get to the young guys, the guys that are still playing at a feverish pitch. I mean, you can watch the NFL, and at some point you're going to see somebody tear their ACL.
Mm-hmm.
If they were doing my program, there's a really good chance that probably wouldn't happen until maybe much farther down the line. And, it's all about stretching and strengthening your muscles, ligaments, and tendons.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to take you up on that. As soon as we get off the air, after we have a couple things after you, I'll definitely hit you up. I mean, that's a huge honor to even talk to you in the first place. We got a big. You're coming to Pittsburgh, which is where our studio is located. Which I didn't know about this until recently. You're coming to Steel City Con, December 8th through the 10th at the Monroeville Convention Center. they're going to be able to do a Q&A with you and take pictures. Is that right?
Yeah, I do autographs and pictures, all that. The thing that's really funny, when it comes to December, I'm like Clark Griswold. Like, my house is decorated like crazy. And I don't leave my house. But my good buddy Ric Flair, he's just coming off, being in the hospital, and he has a huge comeback right now. He's doing great. But
I heard he lost like 35 pounds, 40 pounds, and he's already put like 20 of it back on.
Yeah, he looks great. I just saw him and I'm gonna pitch this out there. If you're a Ric Flair fan, you want to watch this. Today is what? What day is today?
The 5th.
Today is the 5th.
Yes.
On the 7th, which is
Tuesday. Yeah.
Tuesday, Ric Flair's debut, the premiere of 30 for 30.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. I heard it's great.
Nature Boy. It's amazing.
I heard there's a lot of ups and downs in it, but I heard it's if you're a fan, you'll love it. And
Rick didn't pull any punches. Like, it's the way it happened. It's not like a grandiose version of the truth.
Yeah.
It's a shoot. That's when it's real. In our business, we call it a shoot. And Rick was shooting the whole way through.
Oh, jeez.
But Rick was supposed to be there in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
And, he's not ready to hit the road yet. So he asked me if I wanted to date. I was like, hey, dude, anytime I step into the Nature Boy, it's an honor. So I'm really looking forward to be there. And when people come to see me, they're not just coming for my wrestling career. They're coming for maybe I helped them change or save their life with DDP Yoga. They're coming for my horror. I was in Devil's Rejects. I'm presently in the show Superstition that airs on Sci-Fi. I'm a recurring character there. I was just on last Friday night at 10 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
So, at 61, baby, I'm spinning all the plates.
You're at your peak.
Like I was when I was 41.
You're at your financial peak, I should say.
Well, yeah, God has treated me well, but you know what? I have a guy named Zig Ziglar. When I was 22 years old, I heard him say a version of what I'm about to say, and anybody who really gets this ends up really successful. Zig said something like this. This is my version, though. I believe I can get whatever I want as long as I help enough people get what they want.
That I truly believe that. I try to live by that motto myself. It's truly an honor to talk to you today, DDP. I'm going to take you up on that offer. I'm going to hit you up after the show. We have some guys coming in. We're going to finish an interview with them, and then I'll hit you up about the app. And I'm excited to try it. DiamondDallasPage.com, DDPYoga.com. He'll be here at Steel City Con, December 8th through the 10th. SteelCityCon.com to get tickets and more information. His schedule for his Q&A, his photos, and all that. Champ, it's a huge honor. Thank you for the time.
Fellas, it's been your pleasure.
Love it.
All right, thank you,
guys.
I'll talk to you soon.
Bye,
Hit me up.
All right.
See ya.
Bye.
We'll be right back. The Devereux Committee-of-Pro Wrestling here on the Idiot Radio Network.
You're listening to Idiot Radio, taking it to the edge and back.
Looking for a creative idea for meetings, business lunches, and special events? Call Spiels on Wheels, Food Truck and Catering, and take the stress away. For more information, call them at 724-244-9881 or on Facebook at facebook.com/spielson.wheels. Pizza and Gyro Express, 801 O'Neill Boulevard in McKeesport, Pennsylvania. For menus, coupons, specials, and catering info, visit our website at pizzaandgyroexpress.com. Order online or by phone at 412-672-2182. Don't forget about the lunch buffet and drink every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. for just $10. The original Pizza and Gyro Express. Don't settle for anything less.
Does your dog or cat need some much-needed attention and pampering? Money Paws, full grooming salon for dogs and cats, featuring full-service dog and cat grooming, bath and brush, haircuts, nails, ears, teeth, and rear-end cleanup. All done with extra love and attention. It's Muddy Paws. Schedule an appointment today at 412-207-8250.
We're back. Devereux Committee-of-Pro Wrestling. Stephon Devereux here on the Idiot Radio Network. I want to thank you. Double D Show, Todd DeFazio, and TJ. I want to thank those guys for letting us get that interview with Diamond Dallas Page. Don't forget, he will be at the Steel City Con this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Go to steelcitycon.com for information and find out how you can get an autograph with Diamond Dallas Page himself. Also, man, we got some big shows coming up this week. Actually, a big show coming up today. Black Diamond Wrestling will be at the Diamondplex in Benwood, West Virginia. Bell time, 6 o'clock. Doors open at 5:30. You can check that out. Go to Facebook and, type in Black Diamond Wrestling for more information on that. Also, December 8th at the Denton Volunteer Fire Department in Denton, Maryland, we have the Adrenaline Championship Wrestling Toys for Tots show coming up, and that's Friday night in Denton, Maryland. See stars such as Sickened and many more. I don't even know why you handed this to me, but okay. Don't forget PWX Fight Society this Saturday night at the PWX WrestlePlex, 2125 Beacon Street in McKeesport. Bell time 7 o'clock this Saturday. PWX WrestlePlex Fight Society, 2125 Beacon Street. Want more information? You can go to Facebook and look at PWX Fight Society, and you'll get all the information you need. Ticket prices, matches, and so forth. But we have to move on. We have viewer email. I love viewer email. Listener email. I'm sorry. I can't stand it. I don't even know why you're making me read this stuff still. Well, anyway, let's move on. Start off with the first email. Be quick this time. Hey, Devereux, can you ease up on PWX? Really? Okay. Why bury them and then take their bookings? Dude, wait a minute. Excuse me. He really just asked why bury them then take their bookings? Bruh, it's business. Matter of fact, it's my business. It's not yours. Mr. Lance and Butler, PA. Oh, my goodness, these people. Anyway, let's move on. I think I told him how I felt. Dear Devereux, if you were booking the WWE, how would you book Roman Reigns? Ooh, I like this one. See, that was a good one. I like that. Thank you. How I will book Roman Reigns, I will go back to his FCW days, pre-NXT, before they start calling it NXT, branding it NXT. He was like a corporate heel, type of character that was really cool. I really enjoyed it. So I could see myself, if I was booking Roman Reigns, I would actually go back to that character, and then you can do a lot of great things, with him as a heel. So that's what I would do if I was booking Roman Reigns. Okay, what we'll do? Okay, I have a few more, but I'm gonna do this one. I like this one. It stays with the subject what we were talking about earlier. Okay, Stephon Urkel. Anyway. What do you think of Woken Matt Hardy? Do you feel Vince will screw it up? Do you see any restrictions coming his way? I like that. Yeah, Vince will probably screw it up. I see a lot of restrictions, and it won't take long. I'm being serious. I'm being real. I see them screwing it up. I hope they don't do it, actually. deep down inside, because it was a good gimmick in TNA. Actually, one of the reasons why I watched TNA at the time. Actually, the only reason why I watched TNA at the time. Goddamn. But even if they bring some sort of version or do some sort of version here in the WWE with it, it's not going to be the same. It's going to be boring and it's going to be lame. And I don't want to deal with that. And I really think that Matt Hardy deserves better because he's actually a phenomenal talent. So, we shall see. I could be wrong. I'm hoping I'm not. I don't think I'm going to be. Because I don't like being wrong. I know. Even though it's better for Matt Hardy, for them to be right if they just went with it and went. But hey, I don't think I'm going to be wrong on this one. I don't like being wrong, so I'm just going to stick to what I said. That Matt Hardy woke-in gimmick will not work in the WWE. Vince McMahon will destroy it. Wow, that was fun. I feel a lot better. Anyway, yes, don't forget this afternoon, Black Diamond Wrestling at the in Benwood, West Virginia, Diamondplex. Former Union High School out there. Bell time, 6 o'clock. Doors open 5:30. Check out Black Diamond Wrestling on Facebook. Also, don't forget December 8th through 10th, Steel City Con, Diamond Dallas Page, along with many others. Hey, Biff's going to be there. I think I want to be there to see Biff. But anyway, steelcitycon.com for more information, ticket prices, and scheduled times and so forth of the celebrities that will be in attendance. Don't forget, also on December 8th, Denton Volunteer Fire Department, Denton, Maryland, Adrenaline Championship Wrestling presents their Toys for Tots wrestling show that will be, obviously, for the kids out there in the world who needs toys. So, get in touch with ACW on Facebook. Check out, look up Adrenaline Championship Wrestling for more information. That's Denton Volunteer Fire Department in Denton, Maryland. This Friday night, ACW returns. And last but not least, will Stephon Devereux be at PWX Fight Society this Saturday night at the WrestlePlex? Oh, man, I can't wait. Will I be there? You know what? I'm thinking about it. I may do a Facebook Live just to tell my fans that I may or may not be there. But anyway, this Saturday night, PWX Fight Society, 2125 Beacon Street in McKeesport. Bell time 7 o'clock. Go to Facebook. If you want to find out more information on PWX Fight Society. But wrestling fans, I want to thank you for joining us here on the Devereux Committee-of-Pro Wrestling. Hey, Fantasy Football Sunday. Have some fun. Enjoy some games. Stay safe. I'll see you next week here on the Devereux Committee-of-Pro Wrestling.